Hello, my name is Clara Gillens-Aromaselli, and I'm the Executive Director for the Roosevelt Community Revitalization Group, which is also known as RCRG. RCRG is started out as a collaboration of different nonprofit groups in the Roosevelt community. We started out in 2008, and in late 2008, early 2009, we were asked by the Hagedorn Foundation to work with them to develop a hub or a mixed-use building in the community of Roosevelt. And that's been one of the projects that we've been working on for the last few years. Some of you may know it as the Roosevelt Civic Center. RCRG is also very well known in the community. We, as the organization that runs the Roosevelt Community Farmers Market, this season is our 6th season running the farmers market, and it's in addition to providing fresh fruits and vegetables to the community, we also use the farmers market as an entrepreneurial and job training program for high school students here in Roosevelt and surrounding communities. Some of our students, this is their first job experience. They start at 14 years old, and some of them have been with us for 6 years and are now in college attending different universities. I wanted to also talk about the Civic Center because the Civic Center is one of the biggest projects that we've been working on, and some of you who've been with us have known that it's been a struggle. We've been negotiating with the town of Hempstead for several years now for different pieces of property. In the community of Roosevelt, there's very limited land space, very limited vacant properties, and most of the vacant properties in the community are owned by the town of Hempstead. A few years ago, the town of Hempstead and Nassau County got together and designated Nassau Road as an economic development zone or empire zone. And it seems like most of those funds have not benefited the community of Roosevelt or the residents of Roosevelt. We have been working with different nonprofit groups in this area to develop a civic center, and the purpose of the civic center basically is to accomplish a place where nonprofit organizations can come together and share resources, assist each other with technical assistance and capacity building so that they can do their best work in community. In addition to that, the Civic Center will provide information to residents and additional resources to the residents of the community, sort of like a one-stop shop where families can come and get information about what's going on in the community, what they need to know about the educational system, who they can contact about the library, and different things that are going on in Roosevelt. One of the things that we've also wanted to do was to give people an opportunity to have a place where they can work together on issues. RCRG has been very instrumental in working with some of our other partners in the community, such as Choice for All, and some of the other groups in the community on issues such as the scrap metal facility that wanted to come in and open right next to some of the residential houses in the community. In addition to that, we've been working with the EPA and different organizations about some of the contaminated properties that are in Roosevelt. Specifically, there's Jimmy's Cleaners, and there's also on Centennial Avenue, 20 Centennial Avenue, there was a Model Cleaners, a Model Linen, who also contaminated the land over there, and it has impacted the church, St. John's Episcopal Church, which is on the corner of Nassau Road and Centennial Avenue. This is just some of the things that we've been working on as an organization. And any organization in the community, such as ours, has been having or has a history of issues with getting people involved and getting people to volunteer to help work with us in a common cause. we're not trying to reinvent the wheel. We're not trying to invade anybody's territory. What organizations are doing, we don't do. We want to bring organizations together to work together, not to compete against each other. We as organizations in this community are our best asset in terms of making this a better community. One of the things that I've always felt is that we have to stop relying on outside influences and other people to come into our community to help us build our community. All the resources and all the assets that we need are right here in our community. We've been working on this since 1980 something. For those of you who know me, I've been around for a long time in this community. I worked with the Nassau County Youth Board. I've been on the Nassau County Planning Commission, and I've seen a lot of changes in the community. Roosevelt is on the upswing. There's a lot of good things getting ready to happen here in this community, and we want to be a part of it. The residents of this community should be a part of it and should have a voice in it. And that's what the mission of RCRG is, that we bring the residents of the community, the organizations that work in the community and provide services in the community. We want to bring everybody to the table to work together to make these things happen in a better way for the betterment of the community. The Roosevelt Community Farmers Market is going to be closing for the season on October 25th. And on October 25th, we're going to have our 6th annual Harvest Festival. And some of the things that we do at the Harvest Festival, we have all type of activities for the whole family. We have bouncy houses, we have different vendors that not only provide information, but have different things that they will be providing to residents, giveaways and that sort of thing. We want everybody to come out. We want vendors to register and come and set up a table. We'll have people from the hospital there doing blood pressure. We'll have the fire district there giving information on fire prevention and recruiting people who are interested in volunteering. So come on out. The hours will be from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. The market will have all types of fresh fruits and vegetables and all your seasonal products such as pumpkins and different winter squashes. So come on out, bring the family, get some fresh fruits and vegetables, and have a nice and enjoyable day.